Hello, my marvellous sausages. It's the Destiny 2 weekly reset, 30th of January, and we have so much to go through, it's utterly ridiculous. So we're going to start off looking at all the extra goodies that have descended on us today, and then we'll carry on by looking at all our normal stuff as well. But first of all, we're going to start off with some emblem news. Now, the emblem in question is the Adventurous Spirit emblem. Here it is here. I quite like the way the sword sticks down from the bottom there. Well, anyway, we basically, as a community, had to get 7,777,777 kills with swords, and we did. So the emblem is now up for grabs. In case you didn't know it, this is free to get, and the code is 9FYKDD PRT, and you need to redeem that at the Bungie website by typing in the code. I'll leave a link in the description, so go and grab that first off. And while we're on the subject of freebies, first of all, we've got a new collaboration with BioWare for Mass Effect, and they've released this singular image here, old Bungie, on Twitter. It's all of a flutter, I tell thee. And look at it, it looks absolutely excellent. So we've got 3 armor sets there. Now, no doubt these are going to be for silver, as these kinds of things always are, but there is some great news because there's also something called the Alliance Bundle as well. Now, the Alliance Bundle includes an enhanced defense ghost shell, which we can see there, an Alliance Scout frigate ship, which looks a bit like the Normandy there, which is excellent, and then also an Alliance dropship Sparrow there as well. Fantastic news about all of these. They're all free, apart from the armor, of course, which will be silver in the Eververse store. But the ship, the Sparrow, and the Ghost is a free pack, which we can collect from February the 13th, so stick that in your diary. And I'm just popping into Banshee because we've got 2 really good rolls at the moment. We've got this one, first of all, on the Lunulata 4B pencil. We've got Headstone, and we've got No Distractions, a compact arrow shaft, fiberglass arrow shaft. We've also got polymer string and elastic string as well, and a draw time masterwork. That's an A in popularity on Light GG. That's a very popular roll. Great bow, that one. And the other one that's worth a look is this one. It's the True Prophecy hand cannon. Another A in popularity on Light GG. We've got Rampage and Opening Shot. Nice. I bet this is PvP. Appended mag, extended mag, hit mark Hookus, and fast draw Hookus as well, with a reload speed masterwork. And here we are with Ada the Shader to have a look at her emblem. Not emblems, we call them shaders. Right, first of all, we got Gold Leaf. Already own that, but that's not a bad one, that. I quite like, well, it's perfect gold. I love gold. Yeah, there we are. That was a gold member impression for anybody who didn't know what was going on, if you thought I jammed one of my testes in the doorway. Arctic Dreamscape, which I've never been keen on this digital camo look. Ew, look at it, it's horrible. Look how out of place those boots are. It doesn't go very well. He looks like he's got dressed in the dark. And what do we have here? Dead Orbit Resurrection, which is actually quite a nice one, really. Or is it? Oh, no, it's not bad at all, that one, actually. Yes, I don't mind it. A little bit of a strange repetitive pattern, but there we go. Those are the 3 shaders. On with the weekly stuff. More news to come on newer stuff in a bit. But first of all, let's have a look at what we've got for our regulars, our Vanguard option. Let's have a look. What do we have? We have, what's that called? Brawler, of course. Then we've got a Solar Surge, a Stasis Surge, and there's a Void threat there. So that's the incoming Void damage is augmented by 25%. Now, here's the part where I'd normally tell you what the Nightfall and the Nightfall and the Grandmaster Nightfall is, but they don't work at the moment. Now, obviously, there's going to be something, some kind of problem there, but I can tell you what we should be having. So the Nightfall itself is the Lake of Shadows, and the Nightfall reward is the Undercurrent Grenade Launcher. However, of course, I can't actually go in and see what the modifiers are, unfortunately, for the Nightfalls this week. Now, in the Crucible this week, we have, of course, Control, Momentum Control, Rumble, Checkmate, Clash, and Showdown. But what's pretty nifty is we've got double reward drops as well, look. All Crucible loot drops are doubled on wins. So there we go, a nice Crucible farming week for you. And looking at the leg end tab, the exotic mission this week is Operation Seraph's Shield. That'll give you a pinnacle. The legend version of Dares of Eternity, we have Hive Fallen and then old Val Toric as well to punch us in our face. We've got a melee health increase, which is a bit of a git. We've also got, what do we got here? We've got a solar threat, we've got overcharged weapons, of course, a strand surge, a solar surge, and an overcharge on sniper rifles and machine guns. And sticking with the Pinnacle theme, the Pinnacle raid is the Deep Stone Crypt, and the Pinnacle dungeon is the Pit of Heresy. Now we've got a new activity this week. It's Rivens Wishes. You come and collect it here from Mara. Now, I'm not going to be going in depth to this, but I just want to show you that this is here this week. So Rivens Wishes 1. There are 6 of these, and they're going to take us up to, well, the Into the Light, or it's not an expansion really, but event or whatever that's going to be. So this is going to be running for 6 weeks, and there's going to be a different one for each week. So for this one, Rivens Wishes 1, let's have a little look. Oh, look, there's the rewards. Look, right, okay. We'll have a look at all of these now, but first of all, let's have a little look at the actual wish. So we've got Complete a Rift Generator event and Dreaming City activities as well. Now, the Rift Generator public event is located in the Strand, and the various activities, challenging activities, grant additional progress. So that must mean master lost sectors, things like that as well. Now, I have seen one little tip already floating about online. The public event, if you do the heroic version of the Rift Generator public event, that'll completely fulfill that 3 straight away. We'll have a little look though and see how these Dreaming City activities progress, but what I'd imagine is patrols will give you the least, normal lost sectors will give you a bit more, Ledger will give you a bit more, and then Master will give you a lot more. Probably as well heroic or normal public events. Heroic will also increase it as well. So we'll just have to see how painful this becomes. And let's have a look at the rewards. So we've got, first of all, and this is probably what I'm going to be picking from my loot pool from, you've got red bars for the Last Wish raid weapons. This is really, really good because there's some awesome weapons in here. You can get one of these once a week, whether that's account-wide, so we can only get 1, or it's character, so we can get 3, will yet to be seen. Let me know in the comments if you've managed to figure that out just yet. But I tell you what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm doing a video on all of these weapons to see which roles are best and which ones are the most popular in the community. Keep an eye out for that one tomorrow so you can decide where to spend your hard-earned. Next one, we've got exotics. Look, from the Lightfall exotics. So you've got the Titan ones there. So we've got the Cadmus Rich Lance Cap, the Abeyant Leap, they're great. Arbor Warden, very rarely use those. And Pyrogale Gauntlets, which I've heard are very, very good. For the Hunters, we've got the Speedloader Slacks, the the Kurtarachnes Facade, Triton Vice, and Mothkeeper's Wraps. And for the Warlocks, we've got the Balados Wrathweavers, the Swarmers, which I'm using a lot of, actually, the Cenotaph Mask, and the Briar Binds as well. Pretty good way to get those, I suppose. 1 wish token each. They are 2. And then finally, the last choice we've got is the Miscellany, which is either a Lost Memento, which is the really cool all-black looking one from a Festival of the Lost. So it's nice to see that making a bit of a comeback. Dawning Memento from the recent Dawning event as well. That's quite nice too. 2 Ascendant Shards, 2 Ascendant Alloys, or an exotic cipher for exchanging for weapons at the exotic kiosk in the tower. They're all 1 wish token each too. Now, talking of extras this week, if you go to titles, you can see we have a new Triumph there, Triumph title, which is this year's Moments of Triumph 2023. Well, it's not this year, it's last year, but you know what I mean. Here's the new one. Now, there's 26 here to progress these. It looks like I've already actually completed quite a lot of them. I completed 22, look, of the 26, which means I can get the Ghost Shell as a reward. Let's claim that baby now. There's the Laurel Shell, and I can also get the Sparrow as well. What's that one called? The Free Guilt Quadriga. I've got that as well. I can complete triumphs to earn. There we are. So I've got the T-shirt there as well. Look, lovely. And I've got a few others to mop up. So we'll see how we go on those. But there you go. There you can monitor this year's Moments of Triumph. Something to help us work towards as well, including the Rivens Wishes. Now, we did have a bit of an update today. 7.3.4.5.6.2.1.9. And there's a couple of interesting things in here. One particularly brilliant thing, actually. But I'll have a quick look through them for you. In the Crucible, seems to be quite a lot there. In the Countdown game mode, the Heavy MO spawn has been increased. The spawn time has been increased from 60 to 90 seconds. There's going to be less availability, I assume that means. The round time was reduced from 90 to 75 seconds. The score required to win is increased from 4 to 5. And they've updated the spawn policy for Countdowns. Players are now less likely to spawn too far from an active objective site, and they've also fixed an issue where sudden death rounds did not abide by elimination rules. Trials of Osiris, they fixed an issue where a gilding triumph could be completed before claiming the flawless title, and in competitive they've added a second tier of weekly challenges that award ascendant alloys. Oh, that's quite nice. Then we've got Vanguard Ops. They fixed a scoring issue where players would erroneously see a plus 10,000 score. Fair enough, not that I noticed myself. Seasonal adjustments. They fixed an issue where players purchasing the Strand enhancement would see status enhancement instead. Purchasing the strand enhancement when allowed to spray the collect buff text and buff. And they fixed an issue where players could get out of the environment in Rivens Lair. I could have sworn they fixed that last week as well. The armor. We've got the rare armor sets, the Gumshoe Gumption, Midnight Oil and Inspector, which was released alongside the Witch Queen, and now available for armor synthesis. So we've got a bit more adding into the synthesis pool there. This unlocks access to players that might have missed them after reaching the soft power cap. Synthweave is still needed though to apply the designs to the armor pieces. Weapons, they fixed an issue with the Palmyra rocket launcher was not appearing during inspections. Yes, I've noticed that quite a bit. And they've also fixed an issue with how some shaders apply to the Vengeful Whisper bow. And the only other thing of interest I want to show you here is the fact that we've got an increased glimmer cap of 500,000. Huzzah! And here I am with Master Rahul. I've got 250,000. Let's stick some all of your always pieces in there. Look at some phantasmal fragments and there we are. Let's see how much we got. Stick a bit more. Let's see if we can get it up. Ooh, sounds a bit rude. And look, we've got 330,000 glimmer. Excellent. That is actually going to be very, very user-friendly, wouldn't you say? And here we are for the Eververse shenanigans this week. Let's have a little look. Ooh, this is a crazy shader, right? This is the Irradiant Charhot. Now, you can't see it very much there, but hang on a minute. But I've just changed here just to give you an idea. Anything hardened metal, look, it gives this really cool ice crystal effect, really, almost like a shattered crystal. You can see how totally crazy that looks on me helmet as well. That's a great one, well worth picking up. 300 brightest. We've also got the Lucid shader as well. Let's have a look at this one, which is kind of a matte version of it as well. Looks very good. Yes, nicely, nicely. Now then, Warsat arrival, 450 brightest there, and, you know, what is a Warsat crashing in? We've also got this, the Western Front for the Monte Carlo. Fantastic looking, lovely ornament, brilliant weapon as well. I really like the way it just basically looks like an old machine gun. That's great there. And then we've got the Splish Splash emote for splishing and splashing around with them. That's the biggest set of wellies I've ever seen in my life. They look like a Cabal or something like that, don't they? Yes, Cabal wellies, what we've nicked. I bet they pong. And here we are. What's this? Ooh, Cozy Campfire. I quite like that. I've always liked the look of this one. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yes. It's a multiplayer emote for you to sit back and relax. That's a good one. I like that one. We've got VR Exploration. Let's have a look at this. Stick them on and walk around. I bet he's going to pretend to think he's going to fall over or something. Go on, do something amusing. Is he going to panic? No, but yeah, it's pretty good. We've got the Firebreak shell here. Let's have a little look at that, baby, which is great. Look at that. Reminds me of something from the Black Hole. You know, it's like Vincent painted yellow, if you know what I mean. We've got the Wanderer's Wings. Ooh, what's this one? Ooh, that's nice. It's like a biplane. Do you know what I mean? With the two sets of wings. Wow, I really like that. Go on, let's have a quick look at Silly Luminous. Ooh, it's quite nice. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that one's nice. What else do we have here? Cosmos Starling Sparrow, which is a really cool racing sparrow, and that looks fantastic. What's the jet look like? Red jet. Oh, I didn't have a look at the jets on this. Ooh, nice weird purpley ones there. That's good. Now we've got here, it's an ornament for the No Time to Explain. It's called the Kronos Exegeus. And it's very nice. It's very vexy. Yes. Sexy, vexy, sexy, vexy. Pity we can't preview the fire mode, but there we go. That's a beauty. I like that one. That's grand. And then what else do we have? We've got the crow projection. So there you go. There's the crow projection. We've got another leaf entrance. We had this last week, didn't we? Yeah, I don't think I've got that. Oh, I can't bring myself to spend money on it. Even though my brightness now up to 13 grand. Minotaur effects there. Here we are. Yes, like the headlights. Reef Oracle, which I think is a very nice entrance. Actually, I like that one. Shaders, Welded Brass. There we go. Nice looking too. I've got to admit, though, that this ornament makes anything look nice. The Iridescent Coral. Bit of a shiny. Yes, very nice, that one. We've got the Chrome Stock, which is, yes, it looks to make everything look good. It's pretty bland. You can see it on the weapon there as well, though. And then we've got Safety First, which I believe is nice. Oh, my God. I love that one because it's ridiculous. You like to stand out in this world? That's what you need. And while I'm here, let's have a look at what I'm going to get for these Eververse engrams. I've got a Rubentin Dexter ship, which I've already got. And, oh, wow. Ow! I've got an exotic emote. Ah, there's cute. Excellent. Oh, there we go. I'm quite pleased I've had that one. I've been looking forward to that. Oh, they are excellent. Delighted. So there we go. That's all the reset info this week. There's been loads of stuff this week, so don't forget to claim your emblem. And don't forget as well on February the 13th to get your Mass Effect tie-in stuff. And with the Rivens Wishes, like I said, I'm doing a video tomorrow about all the best rolls on all the weapons. If you're looking to craft one of them, I can give you the lowdown on those so you can decide and make your mind up what you're going to be shooting for over the next 6 weeks. That was a dreadful joke. Did you enjoy that joke? Yes, me too. And if you did enjoy the vid, give us a like and a subscribe. That would be utterly fantastic. Don't forget as well, I'm now live streaming on this channel every Sunday, Monday and Wednesday. So come along tomorrow evening and join us for a bit of Destiny shenanigans. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage.